You probably didn't even think about having a truck until you saw them with a truck with their name on it, right? This is all I'm saying. Then another person that came to my mind was, I had seen a documentary on Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, he was not the best basketball player. But guess what? And I never knew that until I saw the documentary. He wasn't he wasn't the best. But guess what? He groomed himself. He practiced. He worked out. He exercised. He worked on his talent, and he became MJ, the greatest, one of the greatest basketball players. So, but he did it for himself. I think he 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 was his own competitor. That's the way I saw it. That's the way I saw it. I don't think he was trying to compare himself to someone else. He did him. So that's all I'm trying to say here. Then I look back at when I was in the choir at church. I'm like, oh my God, this was so wrong. I remember we fellowship with different churches, and like each choir had to sing. And how about we were trying to outdo each choir, like sing songs to sound better. And I'm like, God, how crazy was that? So we weren't doing it to glorify you. We were trying to say we were the best choir. And that's what the choirs were doing. And again, that's where the spirit of competitiveness, it has no place in the house of God to me. When I look back at all of that, I'm like, that was so foolish. So bottom line is we have to examine ourselves and know what is our motive, and ask, is God being glorified in this? And the last thing I wanted to state, I'm just looking at my notes, is that even the disciples, there was competitiveness among them. Remember when James and John, I think it's their mother, asked for a place on each side of Jesus, and it's like Jesus say, that's not for me to give, and the other disciples became mad. But guess what did Jesus say? The greatest among you is a servant. But see, people miss that part. You just want to be great. The greatest person is when you're able to serve, humble yourself, and be a servant to others. Esteem others higher than yourselves. So the takeaway from this is be careful. Watch out for that spirit of competitiveness, because that is a spirit, that is a tool that Satan used and has been using in this earth. So I hope this has helped you guys. And to wrap this up, I just want to wrap this up with Psalms 139 and 14, one of my favorite scriptures as well. And just for you guys to be encouraged and remember who you are. So Psalm 139:14 says, I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knoweth right well. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Be your own competitor. All right? Love you guys.